If you're struggling to get a constant flow of new clients, so you go from periods of being extremely busy to having months of doing very little work, this video is for you. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because I have a lot of interior design clients who go through periods of high workload, so periods where they feel extremely busy and overwhelmed, but then they spend months with almost nothing to do. If that's the case, it means that there are things that you're doing or not doing in this case that may be impacting how much work you're getting each year. So if you're struggling to find new clients and you would like to get more leads, more qualified leads, then watch this video. We're going to talk about 4 reasons why this may be happening. So not all of them may be relevant for you, but I'm sure that you'll get some insights that will help you move to the next stage so that hopefully you get more regular leads and more new clients. Hey, I'm Chris, director of KVM Interior Design, an online firm supporting designers with their workload. By delegating to us, these designers can free up some of their time to focus on the key tasks on their projects and on their business. And as a result, they can grow their business without the costs and hassle of having full-time employees. The first point is that you may have failed to identify who your ideal client is. This is actually not always obvious when we start our own business. For example, take my case, I thought I was going to be serving interior designers, men, women equally, and it's not really what happened. I started seeing that all my clients were women, they were moms, they were trying to have more time with their family but also have a successful business. And so I had to adapt my services and my messaging to the people who were attracted to my services. So sometimes we tend to just see who we want to serve without looking at who actually needs the services that we provide. And this means that you will need to spend some time identifying what your past clients have in common and create a profile of who you think you should be serving. And then it will be much easier to serve them and provide services that will match what they need because you will be clear on who you're serving. Just imagine when you do marketing, if you're not talking to the right audience, you will not attract the right type of clients. So then it's never going to work. You need to know exactly who you're serving, and your messaging should always be directed at them. You may not be surprised I tell you this as an outsourcing firm, but number 2, you may still be working alone, which means you're not spending enough time working on the business. So you may be spending all day long working in the business, working on the projects, but you may not have enough free time to spend working on building a successful business. This means that you don't have a clear strategy on what you're doing, what direction you're going in. You're just working day after day on the projects, but you don't know where you're going. You don't have a 6-month goal, you don't have weekly goals, you don't have daily goals, which means you're not really going anywhere. And for you to be able to build a business that will grow to be a successful business, you need to have a strategy. You need to have a strategy for how you're going to get a constant flow of new clients, of new leads, of where you want to take the business in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 5 years. And if you don't, it's going to be very difficult for you to move the needle forward in your business. The second point of you not having enough time to work on the business is that you're not going to have time to market your services properly. For your ideal client to find you, you need to do some type of marketing. So I'm not saying you need to do paid advertisement. I still do organic traffic to this day for my own business, but you do need to create content on your services, on what you're working on your projects. So maybe showing some progress so that people can relate to what you're doing. They can connect with the type of designer that you are. You should be posting some social proof, so testimonials of past clients, because people work with testimonials, right? If they don't see testimonials, it's very difficult for them to hire anyone. Just think about Amazon. I always look at products, and the first thing that I'm going to be doing is see how many stars they have and what people who write negative comments have to say. This is the first thing that I do. So if you don't have any social proof for your services, people are not going to be as likely to hire you. And once you're clear on your ideal client, you will also be clear on where they hang out, which means that you will know if it's better to post content on Instagram, on TikTok, on a blog, on Pinterest, on LinkedIn. And once you know that, it's going to be much easier because you're going to be able to tailor your content with whatever platform you're going to be working on. And as you work on strategy, you're going to start thinking, okay, I only want to have a website. But if you're not posting anything on your blog, for example, your SEO is not going to be good. So you want to ensure that you're doing what it takes to rank higher in Google, for example, so that people can find you. So all of this is really important. And if you don't have time to think about the strategy, you're never going to get there. You need to understand what you need to be doing to, for example, get a regular flow of new clients. If you don't have enough time because you're still working alone, the other thing that could be happening is that you're not talking to your clients enough to get their feedback on your services and see how you can improve your services for the next clients, which means that your services may not be exactly what your ideal client needs yet. So it goes without saying, you don't spend enough time on the business, so you aren't spending enough time on the key tasks that will move the needle forward in the business. And you can't grow because you're still doing everything yourself. So if you can only take on 2 projects now because you don't have time to do more, you're not going to be able to grow your business because you won't be able to take on 3, 4, 5 projects by yourself. The quality is going to decrease, you're going to feel burnt out, so you're just going to stagnate and you're not going to be able to move to the next level. Number 3, there's a lot of competition. The interior design sector is booming and I feel like I'm seeing so many new interior designers every single day. And especially now with this idea of the e-design, you see a lot of designers just promoting their services online. They don't even need to go to site, they can just help people with lower budget. So a lot of people now want to get an interior designers because you can find interior designers at every budget. So what is the problem? If you don't have any time to work on the business, you aren't doing anything to differentiate yourself from the competition. It actually takes quite a lot of effort and a lot of marketing to differentiate yourself. And most of all, if you're not investing anything to have an amazing brand identity or a website that's not only on brand, but also easy to navigate, easy to find the information that leads are looking for, you're potentially leaving money on the table. And this is why, for example, we're now offering web design and branding to all our clients. If you don't have a strong brand identity, you're not going to come across as a professional and established business, so you potentially may be losing to the competition. So to me, one of the things that is really important once you're clear about who your ideal client is and you've worked with the same type of clients over and over again, you're clear about the messaging, it would be to invest in your brand identity and your website. My brand identity, for example, changed a lot when I was clear that I was not working with men and women, but I was working more with women who were also moms and wives and designers, and they really needed a feminine touch. Everything changed. I was able to match my branding to who I was serving, but also who I am. So once you're clear about what you want to do and who you're going to be serving, investing in your branding is going to be essential because you're going to attract the right type of leads. Same thing for the website. The website should be easy to navigate, yes, but should also include clearly your brand so that people start to recognize who you are. Everything is consistent throughout your website, your social media channels, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, whatever you're using to get clients, everything should be consistent. Number 4, you may not be building relationships and therefore trust with your ideal clients. So right now I delegate about 70% of everything that needs to get done in the business, and it means that I have plenty of time to focus on my clients. My clients, new leads. For me, it's all about talking to leads and answering their questions, seeing if I can help with their doubts, understanding what they need, what their pain points are right now, how my services can help solve a problem that they have, so how my services become the solution to their pain points, and understanding how happy my clients are with the services. Is there something that we can do differently that would make it easier for them to delegate? So it's all about spending enough time talking to your clients, building relationships with them, understanding what your leads need, what their questions are, what is unclear to them when they go on your website, on your social media platform, what information is missing. Once you have a better understanding about their pain points, how you can improve your services, how you become the solution to their problems, and once you understand your ideal client's pain points, how you become the solution to their problems, how you can improve the services so that new clients will have a better experience working with you, then you will be able to get a better flow, a regular flow of new clients, happier clients. You will improve the customer experience. And once you have an understanding of your ideal clients' pain points, how you become the solution to their problems, how you can improve your offer, your services, so that new clients have a better experience working with you. Once you have a better understanding about all of this, you're going to be able to not only have a more regular flow of new clients, but you're going to be able to attract higher paying clients. So it's not about just attracting any leads, it's about attracting more qualified leads. So if you work on these 4 points, I'm sure you're going to be seeing the difference in how much work you get. And as I said, if you are clear about your ideal client and you can better serve them, you start delegating, whether it's to a VA, a freelancer, an outsourcing firm like ours. You will be able to free up more time to focus on strategy, on marketing, on understanding your ideal clients. You will be able to understand how to differentiate yourself from the competition and grow your business with more ease, because you will be building a sustainable model that can grow, and you will be clear about what your role is as a CEO. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please comment. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.